Hey guys, Chris Anderson here with EmpowerKit, and just wanted to do a quick video to explain in very simple terms what metadata is. Metadata, or also known as meta tags, are a component that affects your SEO for your website. Doesn't have a tremendous impact, but it is important to at least understand the basics and implement your general metadata because it can help you a little bit. So we'll kind of jump into it with an example here. First of all, with metadata, you have three components. You have your meta title tag, you have your description tag, and you have your keywords tag, also known as just meta tags. So your title tag is the only one that's actually public facing. And what that is, when you go to any website, you'll see it up here at the top of the browser. So for For Life Research, you see it says For Life Research USA LLC, Together Building People. Okay, and I pulled them up as an example because they actually have gone ahead and put in their title tags, their description, and their keywords, where a lot of MLM companies have missed doing this. To see where the description and the keywords are, that's actually not a public-facing piece. It's more of just a part of the HTML code of your web pages that helps search engines understand what the page is all about and some of the keywords that you're trying to rank for in search results. So to see the description and the keywords, what you can do is in your browser click View. I'm in Firefox right now, but you can do this in any browser, and click Page Source. In different browsers they might call it something differently. But in the page source, this is where you can see the description tag and the keyword tags. So if we click Control F to find a word, we can type in description, and even when I started typing there, you can see meta name, description, and then we can get an idea of how people are using descriptions to help inform how we're going to write our own. So for Life, we have Welcome to For Life Research, join us in changing lives through For Life Transfer Factor, and they have some other information here. And the key here is you want to work in some of the keywords that you're trying to target. In other words, when your potential prospects or customers are out there looking for you in Google and the other search engines, they're going to put in those keywords or those query terms. And this is where you want to include some of those keywords that they're going to be searching for you by to help improve your rankings or bring you up a little bit higher in the results. Again, it doesn't have a tremendous impact, but it does help a bit. So there's your description, and I really recommend looking at some of the sites that are similar to yours or even competing with yours and see what they've done. A lot of companies have invested a lot in their SEO departments to make sure their sites are really optimized, and they've done a lot of this work. So you can, not to copy them, but to really look and get a good understanding of what other sites are doing. So you have your description there, and then you have your keywords. Keywords are just the straight keywords that you're looking to rank for. So for Life, we have transfer factor. Again, I just did a control find here to start typing in keywords, and you can see meta name keywords. So you have transfer factor, health, immune support, For Life scam, all these things that people are potentially searching for them by, whether they're good or bad. You want to try to come up in those searches and at least be present in those search results when people are trying to find you. So those are the three elements. Again, you have your title, which shows up here at the top, and that's also in the page source. And then you have your meta description tag, and you have your meta keyword tags. And again, look at some of the other sites to kind of get a feel. For EmpowerKit, for example, these are the terms we're really looking to target. So MLM software, replicated website software online, and our URL. And then similarly, if you go in and look at our description and keywords, you can see what we're looking for there. Now, a really helpful tool to try to find those keywords, because a lot of times you don't know right off the top of your head, is to go to Google AdWords tool, and I'll include a link in the post here. But this is a really great, helpful tool where you can just go in and type in some sample keywords, the things that come to mind that relate to your business that you'd like to rank for. So, for instance, if we were in the business of nutritional supplements, we might type that in here. And what's interesting, once you click search, is you can see the search volume. Volume is the number of searches, so you have your global searches and your local searches, and it gives you a good idea of, oh wow, this is a pretty popular term. I want to make sure I work in nutritional supplement. And then it'll show you all the variations. So you might have liquid nutritional supplements, plural and singular terms. There's a lot of very specific nuances that you want to kind of look for in the keywords that you're trying to rank for. And not only for your metadata, but also the content of your site, which is much more important. So there's a lot of free tools like this that are really, really helpful to understand what types of keywords you want to work in to have the best possible SEO for your site, for your blog posts, however you're marketing yourself online. Now, what we've done with EmpowerKit to make this a little bit easier for the replicated sites is we've actually built in a tool that can standardize the metadata across all of the replicated sites for distributors but still augment them with some local tags. So for instance, this is just a kind of sample mock company, Natural Remedy. So not a real company, but if we just put in a sample title, description, and keyword, and what we can do here is actually put in these tags. So we put in the city and the state tag. So what that does is for all the distributor sites, they have the same metadata, which is going to be helpful because it's a kind of consistent structure. You have the right keywords that you're looking for, and you can ensure that consistency. But then you can still augment them when people are looking for local searches. They want to know what's going on in their city or their state. And once you put these tags in here, it dynamically applies them to all of your sites. So we have just kind of a sample site here. So if we look at the top, it has that same description, but because in the site profile it's Provo, Utah, it pops that in there. And again, if we look at page source, we can do the same thing here. Look for the description. Here's the description, same general structure, but we worked in the city and state. So it automatically populates that. There's no manual work there. And same with the keywords. So again, metadata, it's something, hopefully this was helpful to kind of wrap your head around it, understand a little bit better, know the different components. And you want to do that for your site or blog just to help a little bit, whatever you can do to help come up higher in those rankings are definitely going to help you get more traffic, convert more leads. All right, talk to you soon. Thanks.